If you're considering to take a multi-level exam such as LTE exam or LanguageCert Academic, you might be thinking how on earth you can prove that you are B2 level or B1 level or C1 level. In an ideal situation, if you are B2, you should score B2 at your writing and speaking test. But that's an ideal situation, and we know that the world is not perfect. So it is not uncommon that a student who is at B2 level scores just B1, but also it's not uncommon that a student who is at B2 level scores C1. So how to do that? Does it mean that we have to cheat the system? Yes and no. To start with, we need to know what it really means to be at a given level. So what it means to be at B1, at B2, at C1. To do that, let's have a look at a table that will state it very clearly what you need to show in the exam to prove that you are at a given level. Let's consider what you need to show to prove that you are at C1 level. At an expert level, you should be an expert and you should be able to use construction with der without any difficulty. You should use a wider range of conjunctions, including expressions like on condition that, or provided that, or providing that. Of course, you should be able to use all the tenses as they are needed and all possible forms of active and passive voice. When it comes to conditional sentences, all of them, all types, should be very easy for you to use, and it would be nice if you found a way to show that you, for example, know how to use a mixed conditional, as mixed conditionals belong to C1 level. When it comes to modal verbs, you should be able to use them all for the present and future as well as past forms. You should be also quite accurate when it comes to punctuation. You should focus on some fixed expressions and phrases and try to smuggle as many as possible in your discourse. Of course, a range of discourse markers and logical markers should be there as well. Remember that to show that you are at C1 level, you don't need to show only features from C1 level, as C1 level includes everything from A and B levels. Your task is to show where it is relevant that you are able to use features of the language belonging to C1 level.